10.
Rizzuto throwing out the first pitch.
9.
Fastball hit deep to right. This could be it. Way back there. Oh!
8.
Lawrence Peter Barra, known to everyone as Yogi, the star catcher of the New York Yankees.
7.
Here's the payoff pitch. This is it. There it goes. It's out of here.
6.
This ball club will be remembered by me forever because you have heart as big as this city and you showed what being New Yorkers is all about. God bless you.
Yeah.
5.
Hits in 56 consecutive games. That's an all-time record set by the Yankee Clipper, Joe DiMaggio.
4.
Today, I consider myself the luckiest man on the face of the earth.
3.
Number 3 will never be worn by another Yankee player, but will go to America's baseball shrine at Cooperstown, New York.
2.
Derek Jeter ends his final game with a walk-off single. Derek Jeter, where fantasy becomes reality.
1.
That's not the way it's going to be, George. Damn right it is. And if you don't like it, you're fired. You haven't hired me yet.
Let's go Yankees! Let's go Yankees! Let's go Yankees!
Chyeaaa, what is going on, everybody? It is yours truly, the Ace.
Call me the Ace.
Appreciate you guys for popping back in here as our New York Yankees take on the Tampa Bay Rays in our own stadium. This game in George Steinbrenner Field is underway.
And here we
Good lineup for the New York Yankees. We got Paul Goldschmidt leading things off, followed by Ben Rice, Judge, Bellinger, Volpe, Jazz, Escara, Dominguez, and Cabrera. Game has already just got started. Paul Goldschmidt fouls the first pitch off. 0-1. Shout outs to everybody in the building. I appreciate you guys. Make sure you guys hit that like button. If you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe. If this is your first time to the Ace Avenue, I'd like to welcome you. Welcome to the community. Make sure you guys hit that notification button. Savia's first person in the building, as always, says, "What up, Ace? We need to keep things going." Absolutely. Absolutely. The 1-1, swing and a miss. Val says, glad they're playing where it's warm and the stadium they know. Absolutely. We need some of these other bats that have been struggling to kind of heat up. Guys like Cody Bellinger, need him to heat up. The 1-2, that's hit on the ground. Weekly hit the third, and that's going to be an infield single as Jaime Canario, I do like him. Couldn't come away with that ball, so that's going to be an infield single. Here's Ben Rice. Sam, thanks for popping in. Beetlebug says, well, this game should be awkward. Yeah, right? Walking into our own home stadium. Taj Bradley's on the bump for the Rays. First pitch to Ben Rice misses way high. Beetlebug, thank you for dropping those emojis. Daniel Berry Sports Highlight says, hey, afternoon, everyone. Mike Wazowski's in the building. What up, dude? My guy NFE from the Strike Zone. What up, man? Bro, you not streaming today? The 1-0 to Ben Rice. That catches his own 1 ball, 1 strike count. Mike says, I'm calling for a JC Escara home run and a Ben Rice to get the first hit. Well, Paul Goldschmidt got the first hit, but I hope Escara gets a home run. Antonio, thanks for popping in, man. Here's the 1-1-2 Rice with Aaron Judge on deck. The pitch, Rice hits this on the ground. This is going to be a base hit to the right side. That should move the runner over to third. Paul Goldschmidt in there. There we go. Runners on the corners. Nobody out for Aaron Judge.
That's why he's the MVP. That's why he's the GOAT.
Antonio says, yes, yes, yes. Ace Man is back. Let's go, Yankees. Ace is the man. I appreciate you, Antonio. Thank you. Jacob says, Chyeaaa. What up, man? No NFE today means no negotiations. I saw what you said, Jacob. I saw what you said. I read it before you deleted it. So here's the captain. Judge had himself a good game yesterday. Aaron Judge batting over 400. Early opportunity for the Yankees to get on the board. Got to capitalize here. Aaron Judge hits this. This is going to be a base hit to center field. Aaron Judge knocks in the first run of the game. And just like that, before getting the single out, Yankees are up 1-0. Let's go.
Let's go, Yankees! Let's go, Yankees! Let's go, Yankees!
You literally cannot ask for a better start than that. 3 base hits to start the ball game. Yankees up 1-0. 3 singles too, by the way. I love it. I love it. Already a meeting on the mound. Jacob Frederick, thanks for popping in. Sean, thanks for popping in. Val, Brad, thank you guys for popping in. Ron, thanks for popping in. No stream today. Had a long night and long morning. You need to take the night off, but you'll be back in action tomorrow, bro. I feel you, bro. I've been dropping mad movie stuff, man. Like I just dropped. Marvel's had a busy week, man. Marvel dropped the Thunderbolts final trailer yesterday. The official Fantastic Four trailer today. Your boy has been busy. We got 30 people in the building. Hit that like button. Let's get to 20 likes before the end of this first inning. First pitch to Bellinger's in there for a strike. Brad says, NFE forget about the little. Nah, he'll never. NFE is a man of the people. He will never forget about us little folk. Sometimes you gotta take a night off. I thought about taking at least one game off this series. Your boy is tired. The 0-1. Bellinger hits this on the ground right to the first baseman, who's going to step on a bag at the very least. That advances both runs. Here's Anthony Volpe. Drop those Volpe emojis in the chat. Let's go. I might still take one day. I might still take one day off. Maybe I'll take off Sunday since it's Easter Sunday. I don't know yet. What's up, John and Angels World? Also, no the series for no episode 6 of season finale to the, on Sunday because it is Easter Sunday. So I'm gonna go ahead and spend some time with the family, have some good family dinner, all that stuff. Here's Volpe. We need to get these 2 runs in. First pitch to Volpe. Foul tip to the glove. 0-1. But I did do a great episode with my boy Delulu last night. We had a great conversation of episode 5 of the series finale. Make sure you guys check that out, man. Look forward to having him on the channel more. The 0-1. Volpe pops that up. Foul. Come on, Anthony. We got to get that run in, man. Come on. A productive out gets home another run. Sean says he has to work on Sunday. Thank you, everybody, for dropping those emojis. Now I get it. Sunday's Easter Sunday, too, so it's going to be a tough one. Here's the 0-1 to Volpe. The pitch locks him up on the outside corner. Good pitch. Volpe down on strikes. Anthony, you got to have, you got to have better at-bats and runners in scoring position, my dude. Here's Jazz Chisholm.
Oh, that jazz.
So after the first 3 guys reach, the next 2 are retired. First pitch to Jazz, misses low. 1 ball, no strike count. The 1-0. The pitch to Jazz is popped up. That sucks. That sucks. Makes the catch to end the inning. I'm glad we got the 1 out. I'm glad we got the 1 run in, but I was getting greedy. You needed more. You had 2 on, nobody out, and still only got the 1. But glad we got the 1, but we got to have better situational hitting. Yo, the Ace, this isn't your Yankees minor league team. I mean, we're in the minor league stadium. But I do appreciate you guys, man. I'm rocking the purple hat too for those that want to keep up with the hat record. This hat is 0-2. I told you guys I would wear this during the Rays series to see if we can get this hat in the win column. I love wearing this hat. I don't want to have to retire it for the year. But this hat is 0-2. Got off to a good start. So far, 1-0. Nah, this isn't the breast cancer awareness one. That's a pink one. This is just a metallic purple one. I got this hat just to match my purple Jordans and to match my Black Panther shirt. But I do appreciate you guys, man. Make sure you guys hit that like button. If you guys are new to the channel, hit that subscribe. We get to 50 likes and I will gift away a membership. Let's go. All right, the lineup for the Rays. Misner, Lau, Diaz, Aranda, Caminero, Palacios, Magnum, Mangum. Damn, I'm all over the place. I just got it from a nap. Roitvet and Walls. D's channel, what up, man? Thanks for popping in, dude. Appreciate you. If you guys haven't done so, make sure you guys go check out my reaction to Fantastic Four. Will Warren's on the bump. Will Warren looking for back-to-back good outings here. Had a very good outing last time. First pitch in there for a strike, 0-1. You haven't been rocking the hat just because you've been trying to see the Yankees get better luck. All right, well, you know, the hats are a thing that you guys have never seen me without a hat. The 0-1 misses low. 1 ball, 1 strike count. Could have got the call, doesn't. Oh no, they did call that a strike. Ball, 1 ball, 2 strike count. I thought it was a strike as well. Monty, thanks for popping in. Real Bill says, let's get this party started. Appreciate you. It's a beautiful day in George Steinbrenner Field. How will we know? Because that's our field. Ball misses. Bow. Yeah, they I'm gonna tell you this. It looks weird. It really does look weird to play a game there, a major league game there on top of there, because you can tell the stadium is not fit to I don't even know how many it carries. The 1-2 from Warren in the dirt. 2 balls, 2 strike count. Y'all gotta stop teasing my guy NFE. I appreciate that, D's channel. Thank you. I'm a big fan of obviously you guys know I'm a big Marvel fan and a big fan of Black Panther. Ball misses low. 3 balls, 2 strike count. All right, Will. Come on. 3-2. So after an 0-2 count, the count's now full. Here's the payoff pitch. Hit on the ground. Backhanded by Volpe. Long off balance throw. Doesn't get him. Couldn't get him in time. Good hustle out the box. Infield single. If he was a righty, Volpe gets him. Yep, if he was a righty, Volpe would have got him. Good effort. Couldn't get enough arm strength on that one. Here's Brandon Lau. It's got to be real weird for them to be in a visitor's locker room. I just want to know, do they still have access to all the facilities? It's our stadium. Can we still use all the behind-the-scenes shit? 1 ball, no strike count to Brandon Lau. Whoever just subscribed, I appreciate it. Guys, we are 16 subscribers away from 1,900. This week has been really good for the channel. Ball misses low, 1-1. We've been getting a lot of subscribers from the reactions and from the movie stuff and the Yankee stuff on top of that. This has been a good week. 16 subscribers away from being 100 away from 2K. Let's go. The 2-0 is hit on the ground. That's going to be a base hit to right field. Runners go to third. He's testing the arm of Aaron Judge, and that's what you don't do. You don't test the arm of Aaron Judge. Do you know who that is? That's the MVP out there. He's got a cannon. Judge throws that on a rope, puts him out. You never, ever not just test Aaron Judge, but make the first out at third. What a throw! Let's fucking go!
Let's fucking go.
That's a bad base running. That's bad base running by Misner because he wasn't looking at the third base coach. He was going no matter what. Don't you know who that is? That's Judge. Appreciate you, NFE. Here's Diaz. First pitch in there for a strike, 0-1. Hooper says, right on time. That's right, baby. Not a sci-fi guy, Kidder Kid says, but Star Wars bar scene is iconic. It's true. Very memorable. Very, very memorable. That's hit on a line right at Jazz. Almost doubles him up at first base. We've seen some. Look, the one thing I'm going to tell you is this. And we talked about this. We talked about, as they're showing the replay of Aaron Judge, that's terrible base running. Judge had the ball before he was even rounding second. That's just terrible base running. But we'll take it. The one thing that me and Delulu were talking about is, me and NFE had talked about it too. I think we talked about it on every series finale. The Yankees defense this year just feels different. First pitch to Aranda is a ball. 1 ball, no strike count. Sean says Judge is the GOAT. Knocking in runs, saving runs. Why can't these guys do? What can't these guys do? That's hit right at Aaron Judge, who makes the catch to end the inning. That's a good inning by Will Warren. Defensively, this could have been a big inning for them, and the defense stepped up. Good job. Good job, defense. Let's go. Sean says, if only Judge could pitch. Well, he used to it when he was a kid, but, you know, we just need him to be Judge. We don't need him to pitch. We're good. We're good. Appreciate you guys. I'm still here. Just took myself off screen for a second. Make sure you guys hit that like button, guys. If you guys are new to the channel, hit that subscribe. Man, I fucking hate having allergies, bro. Like I said, I don't wish allergies are my worst enemy. We are 5 likes away from 30. All right, let's get some more runs back. This will be a momentum building inning. This is a statement. This is a statement series. Like I was saying with Delulu yesterday, you can't, if you're the New York Yankees, you can't play with your food, man. You got to go out there. This is your stadium. You got to handle your business over there. The Rays are a rival. They always play us tough, but handle your business. Chris Still, what up, man? Says new here and just wanted to say you make watching a play-by-play so entertaining. I appreciate that, man. Everybody welcome Chris. Make sure you put a K and not a C. Don't disrespect my mans like that. Welcome, everybody welcome Chris to the Ace Avenue. Appreciate you, man. Thank you. I don't just do Yankee stuff either, man. Go check out my movie playlist where I do reviews, reactions, and rankings to all of my favorite movies and more. Here's JC Escara. Let's go, JC. Ball inside. 1 ball, no strike count. You're loving Judge's shades? Oh, I didn't really pay attention to him. I'm going to have to check him out. Now that you brought attention to it, I'm going to have to check it out. Swing and a miss. 1-1. JC Escara was somebody's home run call today. Let's see if they can get it right. It'd be his first. See if the Uber driver can drive home a run here. The former Uber driver can drive home a run here. 7, 8, and 9. Escara, Dominguez, and Cabrera this inning. That ball catches its own. 1-2. No problem, Antonio. I appreciate you, man, for all you guys' constant support. You guys are amazing. This is Escara's 5th game. The 1-2. Escara fouls that, fights that off. Good job. Still 1-2. The 1-2. Pitch number 20 from Bradley is a swing and a miss. He's got good breaking stuff. Good 12-6 curveball. Gets him down on strikes. Here's Jason Dominguez.
Look, up in the sky. It's a bird.
It's a plane.
Hello, it's the Martian.
Jason Dominguez.
Yankees tied for 5th fewest errors per game. That, Monty, that's amazing. Especially considering we spent all offseason hearing fundamentals. The Yankees aren't fundamentals, blah, blah, blah. That feels different. This team feels different. And it matters when it comes to the playoffs. Jason Dominguez, who's at the plate, is a guy that a lot of people were concerned with in left field. He's done just fine. Cody Bellinger saved last night's ball game. Check swing, he went around. A quick 0-2 count. We'll get there, NFE. We'll get there. The 0-1. Ball outside. No, it's not 0-1. It's the display's messed up. It should be 1-2. The first pitch was a strike. Yeah, okay, they just fixed it. The 1-2. Dominguez fouls that away. The dimensions of this field are so, like, weird. They barely have any foul territory in left and right field. Like I said, because it's a minor league ball club. I mean, it's a minor league stadium. It's beautiful down there, though. It is beautiful down there. Hopefully some of these guys that are cold could warm up with the weather. Dominguez inside. What a take. Good take. 2-2. Two balls, two strike count here. Here's the 2-2. Dominguez down on strikes after a really good take. You chase. Here's Cabrera. Oswaldo Cabrera batting .278. The power numbers have not been there this year. See if now that the weather's a little bit warmer, if he can get a hold of one. Third base is definitely a position that the Yankees might look to upgrade by the deadline. Waldo's been good defensively. Offensively, he's just been okay. As he hits that base hit to right field. There we go. Another single for Waldo. He's been a singles machine this year. The average, like I said, is up there. The power numbers, not so much. Top of the order is back up. Here's Goldschmidt. Good piece of hitting by Waldo. If he could have got a little bit under that with the launch angle, he probably would have got his first home run of the year. But that was hit very sharply right through the hole. I love Waldo, man. He's my guy. Goldschmidt got it started with an infield single, scored the run in the first. First pitch to Goldie. Ball misses high. 1 ball, no strike count. Goldschmidt's got the second highest average on the team. Would have the highest if it wasn't for Aaron Judge. He's batting .358. Where's Waldo? There's Waldo, John. Ball high. 2-0. Also, Chris, are you still in the chat? Are you still here? The 2-0 to Goldschmidt. Swing and a miss. 2-1. Two balls, one strike count. The pitch to Goldschmidt. Foul. 2-2. Let's get 3 more lights, guys. Let's get to 30. I always like to ask the people that say they're new here, how did you come across the Ace Avenue? How'd you find it? Because I always want to know how to continue to promote myself. As that's popped up, this should end the inning. Right field, the second baseman's in the grass, and he makes the catch to end the inning. So Yankees leave a runner stranded. We are headed to the bottom of the second inning. Jacob, yeah, I plan on calling every game. Look, I plan on calling every single game. If I happen to take a day off because I got to go see a movie or something for a review, I'll make sure it's one of the bigger movies I'll take a day off for. I mean, it's impossible to ask every creator to call every game. I don't think it's possible. Because stuff happens, man. Stuff pops up. But I plan on calling every game in this series. Every game next series, you know what I'm saying? We'll see what happens. But if I was to foresee a day off, it would probably be for Easter, because that would make the most sense. So you looked up Yankee play-by-play and scrolled down and saw mine. Okay, and I appreciate that. Thank you. Like I said, I always like to know, so when I'm putting in there how people can find me. I appreciate you. Thank you. Norma, what's up, girl? How you doing? Norma says, hey, Ace in chat. How you doing, girl?
Yo, Stacy! Talk to me, baby!
Yankee Mania. I'm doing good, man. How are you? All right, after this inning, we are going to do a raid of my guys over there at Geek Spot News. I believe that this will be the first time that we've been able to raid them since in the 2025 season. So they're live right now. We're going to go over there and raid them and show them some love. Like I said, I'm a big supporter of their channel. They're friends of their channel. I wouldn't have this channel if it wasn't for them. So I like to go over there and show them some love. What they do over there is, you guys know I got my movie stuff. I do my movie stuff, and they do a lot of they have a great pop culture podcast over there, just talking about all things that happen during the week. And I imagine that show is going to be very busy with all the stuff that dropped this week. Daredevil, Thunderbolts, Fantastic Four. Like, I'm gonna have to go back and listen. First pitch, wait, the graphics are messing up on yes. Ew, like, it looks like it's green screen. 1 ball, no strike count. I think they fixed it. The 1-0 in there for a strike, 1-1. You just saw the Fantastic Four trailer. Hell of excited, bro. Me too, bro. If you watch my reaction, I don't even gotta tell you how excited I am. That's popped up. Yeah, it looks like it's green screen. Like, what is going on? Like, they're fading. They're gonna need to step their junior Camaneros up. They're gonna need to fix their graphics. The 1-2 ball. The 2-2. Swing and a miss. Gets him down on strikes. Will Warren, if he can continue, and he's a rookie. He's young too. If he can continue to at least develop, I'm not asking Will Warren to be Garrett Cole. I'm not asking him to be Max Fried. I'm not even asking him to be Carlos Rodon. If Will Warren can be for us what Clark Schmidt was last year, he might find himself as a staple point in this, as that spout off the mask and the umpire, that hurts. 1-1. He might find himself as a staple point in this rotation. Like, his last start was great. I'm looking to see how he compiles it on with this start right here. Yeah, they're on Prime tonight, Yankee Mania. The 1-1. Misses outside. Escara tried to frame that one. 2 balls, 1 strike count. Palacios is up. Here's the 2-1. Ball misses high. 3 balls, 1 strike count. Okay, Warren threw 94 on that one. That's kind of gas for him. He usually averages about 92.8. Hit 94 on the gun. Here's the 3-1. The pitch is hit on a line center field. That's going to dunk in for a base hit. Bellinger throws a second. Palacios going for 2. He's going to be in there with a double. Palacios is flying around first base. Tying run is at second. That's a good piece of hitting because that was a good pitch by Warren on the upper outside corner, and he was able to pull that ball. That's what happens when you don't have a lot of velocity. Players can pull that that pitch that's high and away. Here's Mangum. Ben Roitvet is on deck. First pitch. Ball outside. 1 ball, no strike count. He hit 95 on that one. Look at Warren. That was some velocity. That's fast for him. Maybe that's why he's missing, because he's throwing a little bit too fast. Sometimes you got to take a little bit off to get a little more control. Here's the 1-0. That's in there for a strike. Good sweeper there. 1-1. Runner on second, 1 away. That's a foul tip. 1 ball, 2 strike count. Let's strike him out. Let's go. You have a big feeling that Jesse Rodriguez from AAA is coming up soon. Okay, we'll see. Some of the Yankee pitching prospects have been looking really good, like Ben Hess. Ben Hess is getting a lot of attention right now. Here's the 1-2. The pitch is chopped. High chopper back to the pitcher. Nobody's covering first. Infield defense. That's on Paul Goldschmidt. High chopper back to the pitcher. Goldschmidt's got to cover first. The only positive in this is that a double play gets us out of the inning. Here's Ben Roitvet. Do I play MLB The Show? Yes, I do. I haven't been playing a lot of MLB The Show lately because I've been playing a lot of Marvel Rivals. But yes, MLB The Show is my shit. First pitch to Roitvet, in there for a strike, the former New York Yankee. 0-1. Roitvet this season, hitless. 0 for 17. We already know how this is going to go. You know how it is when former New York Yankees face the Yankees. The 0-1, a double play would be nice. That's in there for a strike. 0-2, good pitch right there. Strike him out. Fundamentals, Kidder Kid says. I'm going to chalk that up to, we haven't had a lot of blunders like that. So I'm going to chalk that up to a one-time miscommunication is what I'm chalking that up to. But realistically, Will Warren's got to call that next time and have ball misses high and have Goldschmidt stay at first base. 1 ball, 2 strike count. Here's the 1-2. Just missed on the outside corner. 2-2. Yeah, he wanted that call. That's a pitcher's pitch right there, and that's a good frame for your ass right there. Good frame by Escara. The 2-2. Yeah, D's. A double play would be nice here. Here's the 2-2. Foul. You can't. Ooh, don't hang that sweeper there again. 2 balls, 2 strike count. All right, after this inning, before they log off, we're going to do a raid after this inning. Appreciate everybody that's popped in. We got the 30 likes. We get to 50 and I'll gift away a membership. Let's go. 2 balls, 2 strike count. Come on, Will. Checks at first. He's safe. Here's the 2-2. Strikeout will be huge here. Here's the pitch. Outside. 3-2. 3 balls, 2 strike count. Don't want to walk anybody. Escara is calling time. Got to keep some momentum after a great series sweep of the Royals. Here's the 3-2, and he walked them. Bases loaded, 1 away. Nah, I'm not going to say the home plate umpire's all over the place. Will Warren's kind of all over the place. I'm not going to put that. And you guys know that I got no problem giving the umpire shit. But nah, those balls are missing, man. I'm not even going to hold you. I'm not even going to hold the umpire on that one. Those balls are just outside. I wouldn't want those called on us. Warren's got to hit the zone. First walk of the game for him. Here's Walls. Only good thing about this is bases are loaded. Double play at any base. Anything hit to the corner infield, look for them to come home first. Bases juiced. 1 away. Come on, Will. First pitch. Ball. Misses low, but it's called a strike. That's a bad call. 0-1. I just gave the umpire kudos. That's in our favor, but I just gave the umpire some kudos on that. Here's the 0-1. In there for a strike. 0-2. Come on, Will. No balls, 2 strike count here. The 0-2. Ball high. 1 ball, 2 strikes. You got to put guys away when you're up 0-2. You have 1 waste pitch here, in my opinion. I'd go sweeper. Try to see if you can get him to chase or roll over it for a double play. Here's the 1-2. Ball high. Gave him another fastball high. 2-2. Like, does he not have confidence to throw the sweeper in this situation? Because he's been up 0-2 a couple of times and keeps going fastball. He's throwing it harder, but he's missing the zones. The 2-2. Here's the pitch. Foul. There was a sweeper. Fouled it away. You got to put that a little bit lower, though. Cameron Misner's up. Got thrown out of third in the first inning. Bottom of the second. Rays threatening here. Yankees up by 1. In this situation, a sac fly wouldn't even be the worst thing. The 2-2. That's chopped on the ground, but foul. Still 2-2. They're making Warren work here. 27 pitches this inning. 18 in the first, 18 balls, 23 strikes total, 41 pitches total. He's about to be at pitch number 28. He is working. It's still only 1 away. Come on, Will. Here's the 2-2. That's hit on the line. Foul. Ooh. That would have scored 2. We need a strikeout. No, actually, he needs a double play. Here's the 2-2. Foul. Bro, they are working him right now. This is going to be a bullpen night. Still only the second inning. When you've been in this situation, the hitters have the advantage here. He's almost seen everything that you have in your arsenal. especially this inning. What do you go to here? The 2-2. That's popped up. Left field. This is going to be deep enough to get home a run. Dominguez makes the catch. Throws it in. Play at the plate is cut off. And the Rays tied the ball game. You know what? All things considered, that is not the worst way to go. There are worse things that could have happened right there. Tied up. 1 out away from getting out of this inning with a tie, which I'll take that. Good at bat by Walls. All right, top of the order's up. Here's Misner. Good job by Dominguez not overthrowing that, trying to get him at the plate. Just hit the cutoff man. Top of the order. First pitch in there for a strike. Good sweeper, 0-1. We got 40 people in the building. I appreciate you guys. Hit that like button if you guys are just stepping in. After this out, we're going to do a raid before they log off. The 0-1 outside, 1-1. It's been a long inning. One ball, one strike count. Here's the pitch. Ball. 2-1. Rare curveball right there from Warren. 14 pitches in the first inning, 33 in this inning. So after the Yankees, I keep thinking we're the home team because we're playing in George Steinbrenner Field. The 2-1. In there for a strike, 2-2. You can see Yarbrough anytime now, possibly. We're going to need him to eat some innings. Here's a 2-2. Wow. This is definitely going to be a bullpen game. Joshua, what's up? Ain't that the bad luck hat? Bro, and Yarbrough is warming up. I said I was going to wear this for easy series, not an easy series, but against the Rays to try to get this hat a W. The 2-2. Ball misses. I wouldn't say this is the bad luck hat because I wore this several times last year when we won. But yeah, this hat is 0 for 2 today, this year. The blue All-Star one is still 0 for 2 as well. So there's 2 hats that are 0 for 2. 3 balls, 2 strike count. That's runner's going to be on the move. Here's the pitch. That's hit on the ground, but foul. Warren is scuffling here. Almost 40 pitches this inning. See if you can figure it out. Come on, Will. The blue All-Star one? Oh yeah. That was one from last year. I haven't worn the blue spring training one, the blue and gray spring training one in a while. Maybe I'll wear that tomorrow. That one has a good record too. Here's the 3-2. The pitch, and he walked him. Bases back to being loaded. Here's Brandon Lau. This is the last guy you want to see up with the bases loaded. Here comes Aaron Boone. That might be all. Damn. He's going to Yarbrough. The lefty on lefty. Will Warren, an inning and 2/3. Not a good outing. Not a good outing. We're about to get into that bullpen. Between what he just did and Marcus Stroman, we're about to get into that bullpen again. Not a good outing by Will Warren. Norma says her favorite's the Father's Day hat. Yeah, I just wore that one to do my Fantastic Four review. What's the stat on that one? The Father's Day hat is 3-1. The gray All-Star hat, which I wore yesterday, is 4-1. The blue Father's Day is 3-1. The gray and blue spring training hat is 1-1. Haven't worn that in a while. This hat I have on is 0-2 with the blue All-Star hat. The Yankee pinstripe hat, the Yankee spring training pinstripe hat from this year. I should have wore that one. I only wanted to wear this one because I was wearing a purple shirt. The Yankee pinstripe, maybe I'll wear that one tomorrow since we're back at spring training. That one's 2-0. And then the Jackie Robinson hat is undefeated, 1-0. That's the only time I'm going to wear that this year. So it's the only hat that's going to go undefeated. Bucks, Rays, Bolts. Long time no see, man. How you been? Warren is our bozo for tonight. I mean, dude, he's a young dude. He's got to figure it out. The Rays play us tough, man. They had some good at-bats, dude. They fouled off a lot of good pitches. All I care about is getting out of this inning. Yarborough versus Brandon Lau. Who's our long man? Gomez and Yarborough can give us about 2-3 innings apiece. We're gonna need them two tonight. No, I'll still be rocking purple shirts. Purple's my favorite color. Look, at the end of the day, it's fun to keep up with the hat stuff, but realistically, I have no bearing on the game. What we do while watching, we have no bearings in the game. It's fun to think about, though. All right, Will Warren's responsible for all the runners on. He looks sad. He looks sad. First pitch to Brandon Lau. Swing and a miss, 0-1. Norma says, so cool we started the hat stat. I might have to put that on screen one of these days. I might have to put it maybe on the opening screen. Aaron Jacobs, what up, man? The 0-1. Wow, 0-2. Anytime, I'm on to you, Aaron. Aaron only comes in here. I'm on to my guy, Aaron. Aaron comes in here and says, let's go Mets when the Mets are winning. But when the Mets are losing, he just says, like, sup, y'all. I'm on to you, bro. I'm on to you. So as soon as he said, let's go Mets, I looked and the Mets are winning. I'm like, yeah, I'm on to you, bro. The 0-2. Here's the pitch. Ball outside. 1 ball, 2 strikes. I don't even have to check the Mets score. I just go off of Aaron's initial comment. One ball, 2 strike count here. The pitch, ball, 2-2. Nowhere to put him. Got to attack him. Long inning here. This inning's been almost 30 minutes. The 2-2. Check swing. Did he go? He did not. 3-2. Runner's going to be on the move. You got to throw him a strike. You can't walk home a run. Got to throw him a strike. He did not go around. Runners will be on the move. Here's the payoff pitch. Swing and a miss. Got him down on strikes. That is a huge strikeout. Let's go. All right, guys. Hold on. You guys know what we do here. All right, we got to rate them before they get out of here, before they end their stream. I'm going to drop the link to the Geek Spot News. My guys, Frank and Jack. I dropped the link. Go over there and tell them it's an ace raid. Go over there, hit that like button. They're about to end their stream. You guys know how we do. Let's go show them some love. Make sure you guys go over there. Big Blue Wrecking Crew, thanks for popping in. Make sure you guys smash that like button. Bucks, Rays, Bolts. Savius was already over there. Savius follows them regardless. Bucks, Rays, Bolts. Big Blue Wrecking Crew. David, Sam, thank you for going over there. Thank you for going over there. Appreciate you guys. Ricardo, thank you for going over there. Johnny, thank you for going over there. John and Angel's World, thank you guys. I'm gonna go ahead and gift the membership because you guys are so supportive. You guys are amazing. Thank you guys. Gotta show the love, man. I get raided over here a lot, so it's only fair that we raid people as well over there. So appreciate you guys. Good vibes only. They're so close to 100 too, guys. They're so close to 100 subscribers. Thank you for coming back, Bucks Rays Bolts. Appreciate you. All right, let's get that 1 run back. Long inning, but all things considered, you only gave up the 1 run. Here's Ben Rice, Ben Arroz. Ball misses outside. 1 ball, no strike count. The 1-0, way high. 2 balls, no strike count. And I'm going to go ahead and gift the membership because you guys went over there. You guys are truly incredible, and I appreciate you. The 2-0. Rice hits this. Base hit to left field. Ben Rice continues to rake. Luke, 1688. Haven't seen Luke in a while. So Rice, runner on first. Nobody out. Here's Aaron Judge.
That's why he's the MVP. That's why he's the GOAT. The GOAT.
Drop those Judge emojis in the chat if you are a member to Ace Avenue. If you're not, become a member down below. $2.99. Appreciate you, Bucks Rays Bolts. First pitch to the captain. Ball in the dirt. Have to get Grossi to rate. Bro, that'd be amazing. That'd be crazy. If we were to do that, I'd never ask anybody to raid me. But if we did, we'd hit 2K like that. 1 ball, no strike count here. The pitch to Aaron Judge. Pops this up. Foul territory, but out of play. Aaron Judge, yesterday's hero. The game, I wouldn't say game, well, not walk-off, but he hit the go-ahead home run to give the Yankees the lead. One ball, 1 strike count. Here's the pitch to Judge. Cut on and missed. 1-2. The 1-2. Aaron Judge, foul, stays live. I appreciate that, Sam. Thank you. The baseball season will be going into the football season, so. Pitch number 40 from Bradley. Here's the 1-2. Aaron Judge got a hanger. Pops this up, but foul. What's up, LeWesley? Ace, how you feeling? Money line and Tampa Bay under 4.5. Okay. I hope you hit it, man. I wish money upon all my subscribers. Here's the 1-2. Judge hits this. This could be 2. Third baseman throws a second for 1. Gets the double play. 5-4-3 double play. Puts 2 away. Here's Cody Bellinger. Rocking chair. What up, man? First pitch to Belly is popped up. On the infield, plenty of room. Royvet makes the catch. Bellinger's struggles continue. So that ends the inning. Yankees go down, well, at 1-2-3 after, yeah, after the double play. Who do I think the Giants should draft? Man, I would love Shedeur Sanders. Like I said, I think the Giants will go Shedeur. I really do. If he's there, I think they'll go. I think all this other stuff is smokescreen. Okay, y'all, I got to get my girls dinner. What are you eating, Norma? What'd you make for them? Appreciate you too. Thank you. Going to Chick-fil-A. Okay, that's not a bad move. It's not a bad move. All right, we're back. Bottom of third inning. See if this inning is quicker than the last one for the Yankees. Yarborough's back out there. First pitch to Diaz. Ball. 1 ball, no strike count. Yo, their mac and cheese is pretty good. Their mac and cheese is pretty fire. It's not the best I ever had, but it's the best for like a fast food. So, the 1-0. That's chopped on the ground right to Volpe. Easy hop. Volpe throws it, gets some. Almost a little bit of a high throw by Anthony Volpe. Woo. That scared me a little bit. You know what's good, Norma? You know what's good, right? When you take the, all right, I usually from Chick-fil-A, I get a sandwich and I put the mac and cheese on the sandwich. And I eat that shit with their, what is it called? The honey roasted barbecue sauce. That shit slaps. Speaking of slaps, that's a base hit that slapped to left field. 1 on, 1 away. Yeah, right? Nah, you know what it was? Volpe put a lot of air under that ball. Like, he just lobbed it over there. That's why it looked like it was a little bit higher than what it really was. Camanero's up. Runner on first, 1 away. First pitch, ball outside. 1 ball, no strike count. The 1-0. The pitch high. Yeah, Norma, try it. A mac and cheese chicken sandwich. That shit slaps. The 2-0. Hits a right field, but foul. 2-1. Hold on, guys. My mother is calling. Sorry about that, guys. Mom called. You know when mama calls, you got to answer. No, I usually get it plain. Just a plain chicken sandwich with mac and cheese. Two balls, two strike count. Runner on first, one away. Here's the pitch. Hit to right field. That's going back. 2-run home run. Damn it. Come on, Yankees. 3-1 ball game. Fuck. Camanero's 5th home run of the season. Everything flies out of this stadium, so this is why it's not it's far from over. We can do the same thing. That's not a bad pitch. That's a good piece of hitting. High and outside. He just took it to right field. It's out of there. One out. 2 runs in the inning. Here's Palacios. First pitch almost hits him. 1 ball, no strike count. This team is just too damn much sometimes. I mean, it's baseball, man. That's baseball. You got put in a bad situation from a young pitcher, so that's baseball. It's far from over. I won 3 out of 4 out of this series. Here's the 1-0. In there for a strike. Look, I want 3 out of 4. I'll take 2 out of 2 because at the end of the day, 4-game series are hard to win. Palacios 1 for 1 with a double, scored the first run. Here's the 1-1. Ball misses. 2 balls, 1 strike count. It's a 2-1. Swing and a miss. 2-2. Come on. Three unanswered runs by the Rays. This is why you kind of needed more runs in that first inning. You need to tack on more runs. Shouldn't have came away with just 1. Here's the 2-2. That's hit. Center field. That's going to be a base hit right in front of Cody Bellinger. Palacios' 2nd hit of the night. Like I said, to everybody that thought this was going to be an easy one, the Rays play us tough, man. They really do. Game is far from over, but we're going to need the bullpen to limit the damage. Here's Mangum. First pitch in there for a strike. 0-1. The 0-1 ball. 1 ball, 1 strike count. Need a double play here. Hit that like button, guys. If you guys are new to the channel, make sure you guys sub up. 6 subscribers away from 1890. Here's the 1-1. In there for a strike. Here's the throw. He's safe. Stolen base. They called that a ball. That should have been a strike. Good jump over there by Palacios. No, it's unanswered, Kid, because we're the away team. Each team has had 3 at-bats. Here's the 2-1. Ball high, 3-1. Yankees having a hard time finding the zone here. They've walked 2 guys, but it feels like these Rays are feisty. Rays not really a good team. You don't have to be a good team at the end of the day to play a team hard. Bucks, Rays, Bolts. We're a division team. The Rays always get up for the Yankees. 3-1. Here's the 3-1. Walked them. All right. I'd start warming up Yoendris Gomez. Yarborough got us out of that jam, but I'd start warming up Gomez. Coming off that series sweep of the Royals, this kind of felt trap game-ish. Still plenty of time for the Yankees to wake up. Can't give up any more runs here. Palacios dancing over there. Pitcher steps off. First disengagement. First pitch, ball. 1 ball, no strike count. Here's the 1-0. Ball, 2-0. Yankees having a hard time finding the zone. Too many good hitters counts. The 2-0. Here's the pitch. Ball, 3-0. Yo, can we throw some strikes? Yarborough's about to be at 30 pitches. Aaron Boone sitting on that top step. The 3-0. In there for a strike. 3-1. I did not realize Matt Blake was a lefty. Holding the pen in his left hand. I didn't realize he was a lefty. He's a southpaw. Here's the 3-1. The pitch. That's hit. Base hit to right field. See if they're going to test Judge. Here's the throw home. Cut off. Bases loaded. You missed it. Did he give up the 2-run home run earlier? Yarborough just gave up a 2-run home run this inning. Theo says, and the great thing is it's right in front of us. Ben Roitvet gets a hit. Going to first base, and he's pumping his fist like he just hit a walk-off hit. That goes to show you how much teams get up for the New York Yankees. Ben Roitvet on a single is like, yeah! On a single. It's important. It's important for other teams to beat us. It really is. It really is. Here's Walls. Got a sac fly. First pitch is fouled away. The 0-1. Foul. The 0-2. Jammed him. Foul. The 0-2, bases loaded, one away here. The pitch is hit up the middle, right to Jazz. Jazz gonna step on second for one, gets the double play. 4-3 double play, exactly what we needed there to stop the bleeding. Good play by Jazz. What a throw. Limit the damage. We're only down by 2. Plenty of time to come back. Let's go. Trey, what up, man? Appreciate you guys. Trey says, yo, what up, Ace? Dropping a like and saying Rays are a tough matchup for the Yankees. I mean, they always do. I mean, they always play us tough. That's what happens. They always play us tough. But you know what? We'll see who laughs last. Yeah, that was a great double play. Plenty of time to come back, guys. No need to panic. Hit that like button, guys. If you guys are new to the channel, let's hit that subscribe. All right, due up Anthony Volpe. Need him to redeem himself after hitting leaving those runners in scoring position. First pitch to Volpe, ball misses, 1 ball, no strike count. Drop those Volpe emojis in the chat, guys. Volpe, strikeout victim. Need to get those runs back here. Here's the 1-0. Ball high, 2 balls, no strike count. The 2-0. Ball. 3 balls, no strike count. The 3-0. Ball high. Catches his own, though. 3-1. Here's the 3-1. Walked on. That's a good way to start the inning.
She told me to walk this way. I told you late.
Here's Jazz Chisholm.
Oh, that jazz.
First pitch to Jazz. In there for strike 0-1. The 0-1. Jazz hits right to the second baseman. That could be 2. Yep, double play. 4-6-3 double play. Kills this rally. Here's JC Escara. First pitch to Escara. Ball misses low. 1 ball, no strike count. Sorry, somebody was at my door. I had to get something. The 1-0. In there for a strike. The 1-1. Ball misses. 2 balls, 1 strike. No, say he went around. 1-2. He did not go around on that. That was a terrible call. 1-2. Here's the 1-2. Ball. Oh, Warren looked really good in preseason, but he's not ready. Nah, he looked good his last outing. Rough one this one. He's a young kid, man. You're going to have ups and downs, man. Here's a 2-2. Ascara hits this foul. It would have been nice. It would have been nice to see back-to-back good outings from Will Warren. But unfortunately, like I said, he had a rough one. The 1-2. Way outside. 2-2. Here's the pitch. Ascara hits this on the ground right to the second baseman. That's going to end the inning. So the double play, the second double play for the New York Yankees today. Kills that momentum. Top of the order's up. Meisner, Lau, and Diaz due up this inning. Hit that like button, guys. If you guys are new to the channel, hit that subscribe. 10 likes away from 50. The catcher's bad, Ray says. He's a rookie, dude. Why are you judging so hard? He's a rookie. He's a backup catcher on top of that. All right, we're back. Bottom of the 4th inning. Yarbrough's still out there. Top of the order's up. It's about to be Yarbrough's second time through the order. A lot of lefties in this Rays lineup. Look for Tim Hill to probably get some action today. Tim Hill was off yesterday. First pitch to Meisner. Shows bunt. That's a called strike. 0-1. Meisner 1 for 1 with the walk. Single and a walk. Been on base both times. His average is 409. Swing and a miss. 0-2. No balls, 2 strike count here. The 0-2. Check swing. Did not go around. 1-2. One ball, 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Just outside. 2-2. See if Yarbrough can at least get us through this inning. The 2-2. That's hit left field right at Dominguez, who makes the catch. Dominguez got turned around, but he made the play on it. 1 away. Make sure you guys hit that like button, guys. 10 away from 50. Here's Brandon Lau. Struck out with the bases loaded. Swing and a miss. Yarbrough's second time facing him. No balls, 1 strike count. Derek Jeter's in the building, says, let's go Yankees. What up, Cap? The 0-1. Bow. 0-2. Let's go. The 0-2. Here's the pitch outside. 1 ball, 2 strike count. We're only down by 2, guys. Still in this game. That's hit right field. Aaron Judge is backtrack and makes the catch at the wall. 2 away. Let's go. Plenty of time to come back. Got to get the bats going. All it takes is 1 big inning. Here's Yandy Diaz. First pitch. Check swing foul. 0-1. Here's the 0-1. Ball misses. 1 ball, 1 strike count here. The 1-1. Hit right field, slicing, and foul. He could have straightened that one out. That's a run. 1 ball, 2 strike count. One ball, 2 strike count to Diaz. Yankees looking for a 1-2-3 inning. That's popped up. This should end the inning. Cody Bellinger's under it. He's there, makes the catch. 1-2-3 inning. That's exactly what we needed. But we got to get these bats going. Drop those Yankee emojis in the chat so we can get these bats going, guys. Let's go. I'm still here, guys. Just took myself off screen so I could eat my pizza. I do appreciate each and every one of you guys for popping in. You guys are incredible. As we are on the road to 2K. All right, do up this inning. Dominguez, Cabrera, and top of the order in Goldschmidt. See if the Yankees can get some of these runs back. Got to chip away. Only down by 2. Maybe we get 1 here, 2 in the next. I'll be okay with that. Let's go. Darren, what's up, man? How you doing? All right, here's Jason Dominguez.
Look, up in the sky. It's a bird.
It's a plane.
Hello, it's the Martian.
Jason Dominguez.
First pitch of Dominguez popped up. Deep left field. The left fielder's under it. Makes the catch. 1 away. New York Yankees need better pitching. This is what we got for right now until Luis Hill comes back. It was good that we were able to get Clark Schmidt back yesterday. He looked okay. Max Fried is obviously our best pitcher. Realistically, we need better from Carlos Rodon. Carlos Rodon, in my opinion, has not looked bad this year, but he needs to pitch like a top-end pitcher. Carrasco, you know, whatever we get from Carrasco is just found money at this point. But Will Warren's a young guy. I mean, I was hoping for back-to-back good outings from Will Warren. Unfortunately, that's not the case. It's going to be a lot of ups and downs for a young pitcher. But this is the lineup until Luis Hill comes back. Grace Monroe is in the building. How you doing, girl? You must have just came in when I played your sound effect, when I played your drop. The pitch to Cabrera, foul. Cabrera's 1 for 1 with a single. When is Marcus returning? Take your time. Take your time. Don't Marcus Stroman, go on vacation. Keep your feet up. We don't need him. But he's on the 15-day. The 1-2 to Cabrera. Waldo hits this deep right center field. That one's out of here. Oswaldo Cabrera with his first home run of the year. I called for this. I didn't call it, but I called for this. I said Waldo's power numbers have not been there, and he finally gets his first home run of the year. Let's go.
Let's go, Yankees! Let's go, Yankees! Let's go, Yankees!
Dude, in this stadium, you're never done, bro. This stadium, the balls fly out of this park. Here's Paul Goldschmidt. First pitch to Goldie, hit on a line, base hit to left field. Good job by Palacios getting that ball in, keeping him to a single. Here's Ben Rice. Rice is 2 for 2. One big hit could give the Yankees the lead. Grace said, I came in when you were eating pizza. Oh, so you heard pizza. Grace heard pizza and was like, I'm coming in here. What's up, Grace? I hope you had a good day. Make sure you guys subscribe to Uptown Sports too, guys, by the way. First pitch to Rice after the ball boy runs from the in the background. First pitch to Rice, hit on the ground, foul. Grace, I know y'all got some good pizza over there in Texas. I just dropped the link to Uptown Sports. Make sure you guys go subscribe to them. They don't just do a lot of great Yankee content. They do a lot of great content all across the board from all New York sports. So make sure you guys subscribe to them if you're a fan of all New York sports. The 0-1 to Rice. Rice hits this on the line. Base hit down the right field line. This is going to be extra bases. Goldie hustling the third. He's going to get the stop sign. Ben Rice's third hit of the ball game. Ben Arroz is on fire right now. That man is cooking. Got to keep feeding him with that bats. Let's go. Here's the captain, Aaron Judge.
That's why he's the MVP. That's why he's the GOAT. The GOAT!
Drop those judge emojis in the chat. Let's go. Oh, I forgot to text my nephew Dre that's my third baseman because he knows Waldo is my guy. Meaning on the mound here. Let's go. Hit that like button, guys. If you guys are new to the channel, hit that subscribe. Let's go. Thank you, Real Bill P, for dropping those emojis. Appreciate you. Did you figure out a drop for Bellinger yet? I have not. I don't want to see. The easy thing would be getting the belly sound effect from Austin Powers, but I already have this one from Austin Wells.
Yeah, baby, yeah!
So I don't want to have too many, but I need one for Belly, I need one for Goldie, and I need one for Volpe. First pitch, ball outside, 1 ball, no strike count. I am thinking about changing the Judge one, though. I'm thinking about changing the Aaron Judge one to the, to something Avengers related with Captain America. The 1-0, right, Judge fouls that away, 1-1. I'm really thinking about changing it to the Avengers theme, but when Tony Stark says, call a Cap, and then go into the Avengers theme from there, I'm really thinking about changing it. I'm probably going to. Especially because I love the Avengers theme. Is DJ returning? He's another one, Darren, that could just take his time getting back. The 1-1 to Judge in the dirt. Good block. Bradley fell off the mound on that one, 2-1. You want to know why Judge is a good guy? The little things. Throwing a baseball to a kid, right? In this situation, former Yankee Ben Roitvet blocks a ball, throws off the mask. Aaron Judge goes to get him his mask and hand him his mask back. You don't got to do that. You really don't. That just goes to show you why Aaron Judge is a good dude. Here's the 2-1. The pitch to Judge outside. They don't want no smoke. They don't want no smoke. They really don't. 3-1 to the captain. Ball walked on. Cody Bellinger, here's your moment, buddy. What about it's all right? Because I'm saved by the belly. That is a good one. Grace, I might have to do that. I'm gonna have to do that. You know what, Grace? That is a great one. You know what? That is a great one, and I'm gonna say I'm saving that right now. Ball misses. 1 ball, no strike count. Let me go ahead and save that in my because I love Saved by the Bell. Speaking of which, who is y'all favorite Saved by the Bell character? The 1-0. Bases loaded, 1 away. Way high, gets away from the catcher, hits off the backstop. Everybody stays put. Grace, you the best. I appreciate you. Now, if you could give me a Goldschmidt one and a Volpe one, I'd appreciate you. Even more than I appreciate you right now. 2 balls, no strike count to Bellinger. If I'm Cody Bellinger, you just got 2 pitches that were nowhere near the zone. Look for a fastball, protect against everything else. Here's the 2-0. Swing, hit on the ground. You got to hustle this out, Belly. Yes, that's going to be a fielder's choice, but it ties the ball game up. Bellinger puts the ball in play, but we got a brand new ball game. 3-3. Let's go.
Let's go, Yankees. Let's go, Yankees. Let's go, Yankees.
Let's go. We'll take it. Right back in this ball game. Kelly Kapowski, hotter? Oh, it was a hottie is what he says. Grace says she loves Slater. Okay. Johnny says he likes Mr. Belding. Here's Anthony Volpe. Drop those Volpe emojis in the chat. Let's go. 3-3 ball game. It's brand new, baby. First pitch to Volpe. Runners on the corners, 2 away. Volpe, big hack and a miss, 0-1. As a kid, I did love Kelly Kapowski. But as I'm right now, I think Lisa Turtle was underrated. Now, when it comes to the 90s era, like Montgomery, the lefties warming up, it was a post, and I was just talking about this. As Volpe swings and misses. Anthony, calm down. Anthony, 0-2. As far as celebrity crushes in the 90s, Topanga's up there for me. Kelly Kapowski was one of them. Underrated. Ashley from Fresh Prince is underrated. And Kelly Bundy from Kelly Bundy is also underrated. The 0-2. Volpe foul stays alive. Lisa was great. So was Kelly. Anyone remember Tori? I was not a fan of Tori. I kind of think that started to kill the show, to be honest with you. Like, I felt like it was very forced. The 0-2 to Volpe. Volpe pops this up. Got under that one. Center fielder's there. The right fielder's there. Going to make the catch, though. That ends the inning. But the New York Yankees do tie the ball game up. Compliments of Oswaldo Cabrera and Cody Bellinger. 3-3. Let's go. I felt like Tori was okay, but I did feel like they forced her on us. Like, you know how when Cousin Oliver came to the Brady Bunch, that was just one of those moves that kind of felt forced. Sometimes sitcoms do that. They kind of like try to spice things up and they force a character on you. There was nothing really wrong with her character. I just didn't feel like she really fit the narrative of the show, to be honest with you. Mackie sparked backlash. Captain America should not be solely representative of America. Please don't do that to 99. Okay. Kid, I could separate what he was saying from. I could separate what he was saying, especially because Judge is the captain of the American team. So I mean, I understand Anthony Mackie, but I mean, his comments were they were just poorly timed. I get what he was trying to say, but they were poorly timed. You think Kelly left so it wasn't the same without her? Absolutely, it wasn't the same without her. Shout out to Cousin Oliver. Hey, he don't get enough love, man, but they shouting him out over here. You know who was also really hot? Who was the Stacy? Was her name Stacy? Stacy from Saved by the Bell was also gorgeous. That's it. Yeah. Who said it? Someone said it. I did see someone say it. No, someone didn't say it. Leah Ramini. I could have swore someone said it in the chat. I'm looking back. Leah Ramini was also pretty gorgeous. All right, Yarbrough's back out there. First pitch is hit center field, right at Bellinger, makes the catch. I liked Zach and Stacy together. They were really good. Oh yeah, Grace said it. Yeah. Oh, Leah Ramini. Yeah. You don't remember her character? That's who said it. Yeah, she was pretty. This got off to a real different tangent. You know, we love talking about movies and TV shows here. Camanero's up. He's 1 for 2. First pitch, ball outside. Yeah, she was on Saved by the Bell. Yep. She was on those episodes where weren't they in Hawaii at the time? Real Bill says great game. Man, those were the shows, man. Those were the days. That's foul. Cameronero hit a 2-run home run his last at bat. Oh yeah, those take me back to the Saturday morning cartoon days, everything. Like, those were the times. TGIF. Yeah, she was. You know what? I never saw King of Queens, but I know what you're talking about. But I never saw that show. The 1-1. Swing and a miss. So Grace loves Mario Lopez. Mario Lopez doesn't age. That dude is a vampire. He stays in great shape. He's got great hair. That dude don't age. The 1-2. Okay, Reformed. You got to chill out, bro. Reform says Jessica Alba. She's on top of my list. Aaliyah, another good one. Mariah Carey. Alyssa Milano. Yes. Yes. 2 balls, 2 strike count. The 2-2. Ball high. 3-2. You watch Saved by the Bell every time it's on. It's a great show. It's very rewatchable. A lot of great moments. 3 balls, 2 strike count here. 1 away, bottom of the 5th inning. Come on, Yarborough. He's giving us some good innings. That's hit on the ground. Sliding stop by Volpe. Gets up, throws. Can't get him. Oh, throw was a little bit offline. Good job by Goldschmidt getting off the bag, making sure that wasn't thrown away. That's going to go down as an infield single. All right, here's Palacios. He's 2 for 2. First pitch, bow, 0-1. Full House. I wasn't the biggest. Yes, Grace. Salma Hayek as well. Salma Hayek is yeah, she's great. She's great. Wasn't the biggest fan of Full House like that. Really wasn't. Watched it for what it was worth, but it wasn't my go-tos. The 0-1. Palacios hits this. He dunks that in. Palacios is just... He's kind of killing us. Judge is having a tough time with it in right field, but the runner stays at second. Nay, what's up, man? 2 on, 1 away. My go-to sitcoms were Fresh Prince was one of my go-to sitcoms. The Wayans Brothers was another one of my go-tos. Pito, what up, man? Thanks for popping in. Everybody hit that like button. We get to 50, I'll give away a membership. Meaning on the mound, I think we got as much as we can get out of Yarborough tonight. I think it's time for a pitching change. 5 likes away from 50, and that's going to be a pitching change. Fresh Prince is one of my go-tos. Wayans Brothers is another one of my go-tos. Boy Meets World was another one. Like I said, I was a big cartoon person growing up. But as far as current sitcoms that are kind of in like rotation, I still watch Big Bang Theory as one of my comfort shows. Within the year, because I just started this series maybe a year ago, but this is already my 3rd time rewatching this series. I got to it really late. Brooklyn Nine-Nine, I slept on. I wasn't familiar with your work, Brooklyn Nine-Nine. MNY, thanks for popping in. I wasn't familiar with Brooklyn Nine-Nine's work until I actually gave it a chance. But within a year, I think I've watched it already 3 times. You love Tiny Toons. Tiny Toons was good. Dragon Ball Z is the best, of course. So many good cartoon shows. Avatar: Last Airbender is one of my favorites. That's where I got this from. Devin Williams joint. Chyeaaa, MNY, thank you for the 499 dono. Appreciate you, my dude. TGIF had a lineup. Yes, they did. Happy Days. Oh, Johnny, that's a little bit Pat, that's a little bit older than me. But yeah, I was a cartoon person. Definitely. Dexter's Laboratory, grew up on that one. Ed, and Eddie, grew up on that one. X-Men, grew up with that. Batman, the animated series, absolutely. That's where I got this drop from.
No, what the heck, I'll laugh anyway.
Love Batman. Obviously, you guys know I'm a big superhero person. Make sure you guys go check out my Fantastic Four reaction. Here's Tim Hill. Knew Tim Hill was gonna get the we knew Tim Hill was gonna get the start today. They have a lot of lefties. Gargoyles was really good, Grace. Underrated. Anybody remember Street as that's hit, base, nope, foul. Anybody remember Street Sharks? That was a good one. Fairly Odd Parents, another good one. Voltron was good. Power Rangers was my shit. Still to this day, I'm a Power Rangers fanatic. SpongeBob was great. SpongeBob is all time. SpongeBob is all time. The 0-1 ball, 1-1. Obviously, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles is one of my go-to. Transformers as well. Wasn't really big into G.I. Joe. But yeah, the superhero genre, you guys know I love my superhero stuff. I can't wait for the new Fantastic Four movie. I just did the trailer reaction. That ball misses. 2 balls, 1 strike count. Dino Twins. Not really familiar with that. Rugrats was another good one. Here's the 2-1. Ball misses low. I said this on my Facebook the other day, right? Which network was better? Cartoon Network, Nickelodeon, or Disney? Nah, I know Power Rangers is a cartoon. I'm talking about Saturday morning stuff, Mike. As that's hit on the ground, weakly to the catcher. Is going to be a tough play. Ascara can't make the play. Bases are loaded. It seems like they've had the bases loaded almost every inning. Bases loaded again for Ben Royvet, the former Yankee. Hey, Arnold was another good one. Cartoon Network had Adult Swim. They did, man. I understand. And then, of course, with, you know, Adult Swim and Toonami is when anime was kind of coming to America a lot, Brand. But I'm going to tell you this. I think Nickelodeon had the best, man. I really do. Pinch hitter. Jensen. That's a ball. Look like he caught the zone. Doesn't get the call. 1 ball, no strike count. The 1-0 in there for a strike. Got the call. 2-0. No. Display says 2-0, but it's 1-1. Pokemon was good too. Yu-Gi-Oh was, I got on the Yu-Gi-Oh really late. Here's the 1-1. Swing and a miss. 1-2. Let's go. But Wesley said Nickelodeon had the best. I think so too, man. I think so too. Yeah, Mike, we got to get out of this jam. Here's the 1-2. Paints the bottom of the zone. Tim Hill says, can I help you? Jensen says, no, thank you. I'm just looking for out number 2. Huge out right there. Let's go. Drop those just looking emojis in the chat. That's a start right there, Mike. 1 out away. Here's Walls. He's 0 for 1 with a sac fly. Walls hits this on the ground right to Jazz. Jazz fires, and we get out of the jam. Let's go.
Let's fucking go.
Hey, Aaron Boone is doing a good job managing the pen tonight. Bringing in Tim Hill. You know this lineup is very left-handed. So you bringing in Tim Hill was a great move. Hats off to Boone. Top of the 6th. We got ourselves a good game here. Jazz, Ascara, and Dominguez. Make sure you guys hit that like button, guys. We're almost at 50. We get to 50. I will gift away a membership and hit that subscribe. 3 likes away from 50. Yeah, I was really big into bringing Tim Hill back, especially because, like, see, here's the thing. If it wasn't for Matt Blake, I wouldn't have brought back Tim Hill. But Matt Blake sprinkles that special pixie dust, that magic Disney dust on him, and on these pitchers, man. He gets the best out of them. He really does. Also, another good show was Ben 10. Kids Next Door was good. Teen Titans was good as well. There were so many. Man, Batman Beyond, Samurai Jack, Static Shock. We lived in a good era. Look, Gen Z could never. These kids could never live in the era that we lived in. The Jetsons were good too. First pitch to Jazz. Chisholm misses high. 1 ball, no strike count.
Oh, that Jazz.
Yeah, we had it all. Little did we know. Pitch to Jazz is fouled away. 0-1. Yeah, we had it all. We were spoiled. We really were. Shout out to all the millennials out there. Let's go. 1 ball, 1 strike count. And Gushers, fruit by the foot. The 1-1. Jazz, big swing and a miss. Who remembers Pepsi Blue? Mike says candy cigarettes, gum, chewing tobacco. Facts. Yeah, I remember the candy cigarettes. That's not good. We had Kung Fu channels, is what MNY says. That's not bad though. Bruce Lee. That's not bad. But nah, who remembers Pepsi Blue, man? That was out for like a summer. I crushed that shit. 2 balls, 2 strike count. I wish they would bring back Pepsi Blue like they brought back my favorite cereal, Oreo O's. 2 balls, 2 strike count here. The pitch to Jazz. Ball, 3-2. Jazz incorporated a little bit of a shuffle there. The 3-2. The payoff pitch to Jazz, and he walked him. All right, time to get those wheels in motion. Let's go. Bottom of the order's up. Let's see if we can get a stolen base here. Ascara, move him over. Let's go. Nintendo 64. Yeah, that was the best, man. I'm thinking about getting a 64. I got a PlayStation 5, but I went back and bought a PlayStation 3 because there were some games that I wanted to replay that I couldn't get for any other console. So I'm gonna have to get a 64. Mario Kart. Get my Mario Kart on. Get my WrestleMania 2000 on. Here's Ascara. First pitch way outside. 1 ball, no strike count. Thank you, JC. You know what irritates me, right? When a guy walks and a guy comes out and he's just aggressive swinging. Like, after a walk, I wouldn't swing until you threw me a strike. With the Rumble Pack, oh yeah. This is vintage. We having a vintage stream over here. The 1-0, ball high, 2-0. This right here, even though he's having a hard time finding the zone, is a good hit and run count. Ascara's young. Do you trust him to make the right decision on the hit and run? Here's the 2-0. The pitch, that's base hit up the middle. Jazz is going to get to third easily. JC Ascara, here we go. Let's go. Runners on the corners. Nobody out for Jason Dominguez. Drop those Martian emojis in the chat. Let's go.
Look, up in the sky. It's a bird.
It's a plane.
Hello, it's the Martian.
Jason Dominguez.
Yankees got something cooking here. This could be a big inning. Two on, nobody out. First pitch to Dominguez, hit right to the second baseman. Throws the second. Fielder's choice, but it gets in the run. Yankees up 4-3. We'll take it, baby. Playing small ball. Let's go, Yankees.
Let's go, Yankees. Let's go, Yankees. Let's go, Yankees.
We'll take it. 4-3 ball game. Rodriguez is warming up for the Rays. Yeah, we scored right there. GoldenEye was another good one. Ball outside. Waldo got us started with a solo home run last inning. He's 2 for 2 today, having a great game. Finally, the power numbers have showed up for Oswaldo. He's batting .316. Oswaldo Cabrera is quietly having a good year. No one's talking about it. No one's talking about it. Everyone's saying the 1-0 ball high. Everyone is saying we need to go get a third baseman. You know what? Give Oswaldo Cabrera a full-time job. If he's actually been hitting pretty good from the right side as well. Can we just give Waldo the third base job? I understand. He's a here's the 2-0 ball in the dirt. I understand he's a Swiss Army knife. But can we just give him the third base job? I feel like he's earned it. 3 balls, no strike count, and he walked them.
She told me to walk this way. Told you way.
Garbage Pail Kids. Oh, okay. You still have a box full of them. Kyle, what's up, man? Also, give Waldo a new number. I'm going to disagree with you on that one. I think 95 is fire, bro. I really do. I think number 95 is tough. I'm pretty sure a lot of people thought the same thing about Judge when he first came up. Like 99. Like hell nah. Give this man a single. Give this man a number in the teens. But nah, I think I'm gonna tell you this, Kyle. You're entitled to your opinion, but I'm gonna disagree. I think 95 is fire, bro. Talking about Garbage Pail Kids, that made me think of when I used to have like a Pokemon collection. And who used to collect Beanie Babies? Remember when that was the hype? Remember when everybody was going crazy over Beanie Babies? Collector Movie Man on the movie side. I appreciate you for being a subscriber. He's the recipient of that membership because we got to 50. We are 5 subscribers away from 1890. I-95 is the real deal. I want to tell you this. Like I said, I'm not knocking it. Kyle's entitled to his opinion. Change the number, but I don't know. It's just something about it I think looks fire. Kerm, thanks for popping in. What's up, dude? I wasn't a fan, though, Kyle, of... I'm glad Peraza changed his number, because I wasn't a fan of 91. It was just something about 91 that didn't look right. What number would you guys rock if you were a Yankee? If you were a New York Yankee? Obviously, you know, you can't pick a single digit. For me, it'd be 28, because that's my birthday. That's the day I was born, to 28. Big fan of Jeter as well. I'd probably pick 28. So that's why I like Austin Wells a lot too. Yeah, people thought they wouldn't get rich. They say those Beanie Babies. Yeah, man. I remember, dude, they were crazy, man. Manuel Rodriguez is a new pitcher. Here's Goldie. 2 on, 1 away. 17. Can't. That's Aaron. Oh, yeah. Well, just pick whatever number you want. I wasn't gonna say can't because I'm not talking about like former guys, that current guys on the team. I think Booney has that one, doesn't he? 17 is what MNY says. John the Beagle Dad said he'd go with the A-Rod number. Ball in the dirt. Great block by Jensen. Grace says she would go with 57. Okay, that's her favorite number. Got you. You still have the Princess Diana Beanie Baby in the case? It's still not worth anything. That's surprising. That is surprising that it's not worth anything. 97. Okay, because it's the year he was born. That's a good number too. I'd go 28. Collector Movie Man, what up, man? Appreciate you. How you doing, dude? How's it going over there with the movie stuff? All right, Yankees got the lead here. 2 on, 1 away. 1 ball, 2 strike count. Ben Rice is on deck. The 1-2 hit on the ground, right to second. He's going to go to first. That's going to advance the runners for Ben Rice. All right, here's the thing, right? Ben Rice has had a great game today. 3 for 3. Big moment coming up here. You're going to get something good to hit with Aaron Judge on deck. Make him pay. Look for your pitch. Make him pay. A base hit can get 2 runs in here. Something hit hard, might be able to knock in all of them. Come on, Benny. 2 on, 2 away. First pitch misses low. 1 ball, no strike count. Do I follow the Detroit Tigers? Yeah, I was covering the Yankees Tigers series when we just played them, when you guys beat us. So yeah. Next time they play, I will be doing a live play-by-play as well. The 1-0 ball misses low, but it's called a strike. Umpire. Bro. You can't. Okay, the ABS system can't get here any sooner. First of all, that ball wasn't even close. Second of all, there's a huge difference between the 2-0 count and the 1-1. 2-0 count, Ben Rice is completely in the driver's seat. The 1-1. Ben Rice bloops this. Base hit to left field. This could be extra bases, but it's going to knock in 2 runs. Ben Rice is having himself a game. Let's go. 2-run single. puts this to a 6-3 ball game. Let's go, Yankees.
Let's go, Yankees. Let's go, Yankees. Let's go, Yankees.
Here's Aaron Judge.
That's why he's the MVP. That's why he's the GOAT.
Drop those Judge emojis in the chat. What's up, Shampoo? Thanks for popping in. First pitch to Judge. Cut on and missed 0-1. Shampoo, I don't know if you were 4 hits tonight is a career high for Ben Rice. Let's go.
Let's fucking go.
The 0-1 to the captain. Judge hits this right to the third baseman. Goes the short way to second to end the inning. But the Yankees do tack on 3 here. Let's go. Get themselves a lead. Double the lead. 6-3 ball game. Shampoo, I was thinking about you yesterday, right? I don't know if you left the chat. Shampoo asked me how rare a triple is. And I told him my thoughts. I said how rare a triple is. He asked me out of 100 at-bats, how often do you think you get a triple? I said 5 or less. And then as soon as you asked about that, what happened? Somebody hit a triple. And I was like, oh, there you go. Yankees are your 3rd favorite team. Your 2nd favorite team is the Red Sox. Got you, Collect the Movie, man. That's a... You know, everybody's entitled to root for who they root for. No one's perfect, but his first is Detroit because he's from Detroit. Got you. Appreciate you, Collector Movie Man. This week, you spent $500 on 6 Ben Rice rookie cards. At this rate, you might, if he keeps it up at this rate, you might be benefiting from that in a couple years. You never know. Rice is doing his best. Who impression? We don't acknowledge that guy. We don't acknowledge that guy, even though he's having a 0 for 4, 0 for 3 today. Mets are winning, but they're ready to throw him off the edge. Tigers are pretty good right now, Grace. Very surprising team. At the end of the day, good pitching can win out, and the Tigers have a really good pitching staff. Defensively, they're not good though, especially with Glaber back. Defensively, they're not good, but I think they can hit. But in the playoffs, much like what happened with us, you can lose playoff games for defense. What did I think of the new Fantastic Four trailer? Me telling you that is not going to, and this isn't me telling you go check out my, reaction, but go check out my reaction. I loved it, bro. I'm over the moon with that. I couldn't stop grinning, ear to ear. Couldn't stop grinning. I'm a huge fan of the Fantastic Four. What happened to him? He's having a rough patch over there, man. And they're starting to turn on him. No balls, 1 strike count after that swing and a miss. Pinch hitter, Christopher Moreau. Ball outside, 1-1. Huge fan of the Fantastic Four. The first family of Marvel. I can't wait. I'm gonna be doing because I gotta finish my Fox watch. I'm going to be reviewing all the other 3 Fantastic Four movies before this movie comes out. Ball outside, 2-1. The 2-1 popped up, foul. And the good thing, the one thing I liked about the Fantastic Four trailer, first of all, they're capturing the old retro vintage look perfectly, in my opinion. And this one is going to be about family. I said this. Dom Toretto will be proud. This is going to be about the family. The 2-2. Ball misses low. 3 balls, 2 strike count. Ian Hamilton's warming up. Spoiler Kings is a good channel. The 3-2. Swing and a miss. Gets him down on strikes. Let's go. Here's Brandon Lau. Silent Soto. Oh, I thought you were putting that little Spanish on that. Instead of, I thought you were putting a little Spanish on that, OG. I was about to say, look at you. That's hit on the ground. First pitch right to Jazz. Fires, gets him. Here's Diaz. Ball outside, but it's called a strike. Bad call. You're an X-Men girl. Me too. Who's your favorite X-Men? One of mine is Iceman is my favorite. I also love Cyclops. Ball outside, 1-1. I don't know if it's the correct me if I'm wrong. I've been to ball games, right? Correct me if I'm wrong. The displays behind home plate aren't green screen, right? I've been to ball games, I've never seen them. But it looks like at times when the graphic messes up that it's green screen. The 2-1. Hit on the ground, right to third. Waldo comes in for it, fires. Good scoop by Bellinger. 1-2-3 inning. Let's go. Gambit's a good one too. Obviously, everybody loves Wolverine. Did I see the trailer for the one movie, The Life of Chuck? Has got Tom Hiddleston in it and Mark Hamill. No, I didn't. But those are two guys that I didn't know I needed to see in a movie. Tom Hiddleston's great and Mark Hamill's a legend. So, what did I think about the Daredevil finale? Once again, I covered it. I did the entire Daredevil watch-along series, all episodes. Bro, I loved it. I loved it. If you want my full in-depth thoughts, go check it out. I just finished it this week. But the finale was amazing. Punisher, John Bernthal, has solidified himself, to me, as the Punisher. I enjoyed the Thomas Jane movie. I didn't think it was as bad as what people say. I still think it's very rewatchable, right? But there are certain actors in when it comes to superhero movies now that are so synonymous with the role, right? RDJ as Iron Man is one of them, right? Hugh Jackman as Wolverine is another one. John Bernthal, I am now putting in that category as he is so synonymous as the Punisher that I don't want to see anybody else touch the role. He is great. Same thing with Charlie Cox and Vincent D'Onofrio. I'll put them in that same role. I don't want to see anybody else play those roles. They're perfect. Cinematically, from a cinematic standpoint, Daredevil was gorgeous. The dark tones, how they were play with the dark tones. The tones were great. But yeah, I loved Daredevil. It was a good first season. I still put it slightly under Loki. Only because my only critiques with Daredevil was because they had multiple showrunners. You can feel it. Episode 1, 8, and 9. Here's Bellinger. Swing and a miss. What are you swinging at? Episode 1, 8, and 9 felt like they were one series. 2 and 3 felt like a 2, 3, and 4 felt like a different series. No, 4 felt like a filler. And then 5, 6, and 7 felt like a whole different series. The 0-1 to Bellinger in there for a strike, 0-2. The reason behind that is because some of the showrunners, one creative team wanted to distance themselves from the Netflix. The other one wanted to ride the momentum from Netflix. So that's why it kind of feels like it's a little bit off balance a little bit. No. The term I use is lack focus. At times, this series feels like it could lack focus. But in the comic books, there's often a main storyline and side storyline. So it feels like that as well. So I loved it. The 1-2 ball. The reason why I put Loki on top is because Loki had one showrunner, one writer, no rewrites, great acting, and it felt very cohesive. The most cohesive MCU story. Bellinger hits this left field, base hit. About time. 2-game hitting streak for Cody Bellinger. Here's Anthony Volpe. Drop those Volpe emojis, guys. Victor says, yo, what up, Ace? Silver Surfer. He's been... No, Silver Surfer has also been a girl in the comic books. I'm gonna correct you on that one. A lot of people think that. That's not accurate. A lot of people are like, oh, Silver Surfer's been a guy. No, there have been all genders of Silver Surfer. First pitch to Volpe, chop to second, flips to second for 1, doesn't get the double. No, they called him out. Challenge that. Volpe was safe. Challenge that. Loki was actually better as a binge in my opinion. I agree. Yeah, I challenge that. I want to see the replay here. Yeah, he beat that out. So that's going to be a fielder's choice. Loki just felt like more cohesive writing because they had one story, they had one showrunner. And the thing with Loki is, right? Loki, the show presented itself, right? They made they came up with the idea. They presented itself to Marvel, to Disney, and they said, perfect, run with it. We have no notes. That's why it feels cleaner. Yeah, he was safe. I mean, umpiring has been bad. I mean, it's a good thing we got replays on stuff like this, but the umpires continue to be terrible. Human error is always a part of the game, but they've been really bad this year. That's not even close. He's a whole step and a half ahead of the ball. He was past first base by the time he caught it. So he is safe. Out at second, safe at first, so fielder's choice. Now it's still Volpe. I want that running. But there have been a lot of good MCU shows. Another one that's underrated, Hawkeye is really good. I love Hawkeye is what I watch on is what I watch every Christmas. WandaVision was good too. I enjoyed WandaVision. Grace, let me find out you and Hector love yourself some MCU. I'm gonna have to get y'all on here so we can talk about some movies and some stuff coming up. Let's go. First pitch to Jazz Chisholm, swinging a miss. Oh, that jazz. What's a bold statement, Kidder Kid? That I said Loki's better? The 0-1 to Jazz Chisholm ball. Hawkeye was really good. I enjoy the smaller scale stories, right? You don't have, not everything for me. That's why I love the Ant-Man movies, except for Ant-Man 3. Ant-Man 3 sucked. The 1-1 to Jazz, in there for a strike. Ant-Man and a show like Hawkeye, they work on a smaller scale. Not everything to me needs to be end of the world multiverse. I'm okay with not upping the ante. A country mile? Oh, nah, man. He was safe, bro. He was safe by a lot, bro. By at least a step and a half. That's a lot in baseball. One ball, two strike count to Jazz Chisholm. Runner on first, one away. See if Volpe can get a good lead here. Good jump here. The pitch in the dirt, 2-2. Two balls, two strike count. Yankees up 6-3 here. I do appreciate all you guys. You guys are amazing. Checks at first. He's safe. Like I said, guys, as we are on the road to 2K, we are 115 subscribers away from 2K. You guys are amazing. I say it all the time. Couldn't do this and wouldn't want to do this without you guys. And we're having a great conversation as well. You guys are the best. Here's the 2-2. Runner on first, one away. The pitch locks him up. Ooh, Yankees got one. That should have sat Jazz down on strikes. 3-2. That painted the black. Terrible call by the umpire. Extend this at bat. Let's make him pay for it. Jazz shaking his head, but bro, you got lucky, bro. The 3-2. And he walked him. No! He calls that one a strike? How? Make him call my ass. What the hell? Terrible. You can't do that. Jazz about to get thrown out. Jazz is out of there. Jazz got thrown out the game. Jazz is pissed. I don't blame him, but you should have been down on strikes regardless. You should have considered yourself lucky, but that was a shit call. Terrible.
Thank you, John. I can't even believe it.
I don't blame him, bro, but he should have been down on strikes off the previous pitch, but that was way low. That was at least 3 inches below the plate. These umpires are dog shit.
Thank you, John. I can't even believe it.
Here's Escara. Runner on first, 2 outs now. Safe at first after the check. Jazz all up in his face. Get him, Jazz. Get him.
Get him. Oh, Green Jimmy, the cricket suit wearing ass motherfucker. Get him.
Ball in the dirt. Volpe takes off, and he's in there. Safe. Yeah, that's the first ejection of the year by anybody, Kerm. Yep. Good jump by Anthony Volpe. All right, another runner in scoring position. Volpe should have been at second anyway after the walk. Here's the 2-0. Escara swinging a miss, 2-1. The 2-1 in there for a strike. Yeah, I'm assuming Peraza is going to second. I'm going to assume that Peraza is going to second. Maybe move Cabrera if you're going to put Peraza at third. Maybe move Cabrera to second. That might actually be the way I'd go, Grace. Cabrera's got more experience at second. The 2-2. Escara fouls that away. Jay, thanks for popping this. Says, let's go Yankees. What up, dude? This is where the ABS system is needed. Yeah, Steven, I agree. But if we also had the ABS system, Jazz would have been out the previous pitch. I understand his frustration. Here's the 2-2. That's hit on the ground right to the first baseman, who's going to take it to the bag himself to end the inning. So Jazz gets himself thrown out. Let's see who comes in. All right, let me go ahead and put that player of the game up. Seventh inning stretch time. You guys know what time it is. Player of the game time. All right, here are your options for the player of the game. I could have swore I spelled that right. Why is it giving me the red squiggle lines? Yeah, OBS is tripping. I could have. Yeah, they tripping. All right, here are your options for the player of the game. Poll is up. Ben Rice, first option for your player of the game. He is 4 for 4 with 2 RBIs. Second option is Cabrera. He's 2 for 2 with a home run and 2 runs scored RBI. Aaron Judge, who's 1 for 3 with an RBI, and Cody Bellinger, who is 1 for 4 with an RBI. Those are your options for the player of the game. Put it down in the poll, guys. Only if the Rays had challenged. Yeah. Boone didn't say anything. Oh yeah, he was trying to just calm Jazz down. You're not allowed to argue balls and strikes in the league. You'll get thrown out. But yeah. Jazz went over the top though. First ejection. All right. 7th inning stretch time. We're 9 outs away from victory number 12. Here's the game summary. Yankees. 6 runs on 11 hits. Both teams have 11 hits, but the Yankees have 6 runs. Rays have 3. Yankees looking for win number 12 here. All things considered, like I said, Will Warren had a bad outing today. An inning and 2/3, but the Yankees were able to rebound. All right, so Peraza's taking over at second base. Could you imagine if it was Pablo Reyes in here? Oof. You got Jazz for getting kicked out the game. You got that on your bingo card. NFE from the strike zone. What up, dude? Thanks for popping in. Make sure you guys subscribe to my guy, NFE. Tim Hill's back out there. Cold strike. That ball was off the zone. No balls, 1 strike count. Rice is definitely Val's player of the game. 87% of you so far. That's hit on the ground. Weekly to Peraza. Peraza flips, gets some. That's baseball for you. It never fails when it comes to baseball, right? It never fails. When there's a defensive replacement, the ball is going to get hit to them immediately. That's baseball. OG says Yankees on a roll. And that's going to be all for Tim Hill. So Tim Hill and Ryan Yarbrough. Yarbrough did give up the home run, but all things considered, they did well out the bullpen today. They did very well out the bullpen. Because this could have been one of those days like what happened with Marcus Stroman, where the bullpen just gets like demolished today because our starter can't give us anything outside of the first couple of innings. Reyes would have been booed. Oh, once DJ LeMahieu comes back, Reyes is not going to be on the team. Arguing balls and strikes will get you thrown out, Victor. You're not allowed to argue balls and strikes. Jandry, thanks for popping in. What's up, man? Hey, Ace, bro, how you doing? Let's go Yankees. Let's get a win tonight. That's right. I'm doing good, man. How are you? Appreciate you guys for popping in. If you guys are just popping in, do your boy a favor and hit that like button, guys. If you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe. 115 away from 2K. Let's get there. 2 likes away from 60. We get to 100. I'll gift away another membership. The DJ comeback, NFE, you know it's already coming, bro. I'm already mentally, even though Waldo deserves the job, I'm already mentally preparing myself for DJ LeMahieu to get reps whenever there's a lefty on the mound, and he'll be playing third base. Aaron Boone and the Yankees will be looking at him at the end of the bench and say, he's getting paid way too much. We gotta play him. We don't need him. We really don't. Appreciate you guys for popping in. I will be live tomorrow. Let's see who starts on tomorrow. 7:05 start time on a Friday. So Friday night baseball. No series finale on Sunday. Easter Sunday. So I'm taking Sunday off. I probably will call the game, but I'm taking Sunday off. Grace, hit me up on Twitter. I would love to get you on one of these episodes of the series finale. First episode I had NFE. Every guest I had on has been great. First episode I had NFE. Second episode I had my boy Jason Custodio. Third episode I had Erica on. Fourth episode I had Jason from 161. And then yesterday I had my boy Delulu pop on. All 5 of my guests have been great. Ian Hamilton's in there, called Strike 01. No balls, 1 strike count to Ian Hamilton. From Ian Hamilton, swing and a miss. 0-2. So next episode of the series finale will be Wednesday night after either Wednesday night or Thursday during the off day. The 0-2. Wow. It might be Thursday during the off day. We'll see what happens. But it's going to be at the end of the Cleveland series where the Yankees will be finishing these 13 games in a row. Put you on the list. To all my Yankee content creators, hit me up. No balls, 2 strike count. One of these days, I might do an open panel. But as of right now, I'm definitely going around the content creators. That's a swing and a miss. Gets him down on strikes. 2 away. Let's go. 7 outs away. So yeah, I think the next series finale will probably be that Thursday, since the Yankees do have an off day. Or because I know Friday night is tough for, I mean, a weekday evening is tough for a lot of people. That's in there for a strike. Actually, never mind. Wednesday at 1 o'clock. So we'll see. No balls, 1 strike count here. Ball, 1-1. You have a show on YouTube and Rumble? I'll have to check it out, man. Send me the info. One ball, 1 strike count here. Here's the pitch. Bow. 1-2. 1 ball, 2 strikes. The pitch chopped right to Volpe. Volpe takes on a hop, throws, gets some. Quick 1, 2, 3 innings. 6 outs away, guys. Let's go. The ads, why is there a rat on my screen? The ads that they run on game day are crazy. But this has been a great stream, guys. Yankees are winning. We've had a great conversation. Just to recap, we were talking about Saved by the Bell. I will be adding that sound effect. Thank you, Grace, yet again. Had some great 90s talk conversation about how our era is just better than everybody else's. Even our music was better than everybody else's. Can't touch us, man. And that's not a pun on MC Hammer. That's not a pun. It just came to me. You thought NFE was Vinny from the Jersey Shore? Yeah, he gets that a lot. $61 likes. Let's get to 70, guys. Make sure if you guys are fans of the MCU to go check out my Fantastic Four official, Fantastic Four First Steps official trailer. We got a teaser a couple weeks ago. They just dropped. What a week it's been for Marvel. What a week it's been for superhero movies in general. We got the sneak peek to Superman about a week and a half ago. Thunderbolts came out. Then we got the finale, the Daredevil, and now Fantastic Four trailer this week. It's been a good week for Marvel. Eric Ozzie is a new pitcher. Here, Jason Dominguez, Cabrera, and Goldschmidt. Dominguez 0 for 3. Leading things off this inning. Let's go.
Look, up in the sky. It's a bird.
It's a plane.
Hello, it's the Martian.
First pitch, way high. 1 ball. No strike count. 1-0. Anthony, thanks for popping in. He says when he's high, he puts on the Wayans Brothers TV show. It's a great show, man. Rest in peace to John Witherspoon. Pops. Dominguez with a big hack and a miss. 1-1. Who is the best father figure in all of sitcoms? Uncle Phil is my go-to. First things first, rest in peace, Uncle Phil. He's always my go-to. Pops was a good one too, though. But Uncle Phil's top tier. The 2-1 foul. Carl Winslow was another one. Seth, thanks for popping in. Orioles are coming soon. They're hot right now. Are they? We'll see. We'll see what happens. The 2-2. Dominguez, swing and a miss. Gets him down on strikes. Gray says Uncle Phil hands down. Yep. I was just watching some Fresh Prince clips the other day. That scene where Uncle Phil takes Will and Carlton to court over the AC, right? As Cabrera hit a 100-mile-per-hour home run his last at bat, he's up again. And they're both telling their renditions of it. And when Carlton says, "Ayo, Pops, you popped my duck," that shit had me hilarious. And in the other rendition, where Uncle Phil rips the head off him, he's like, "Howard!" Those shows, man, they get me every time. The 1-0, Cabrera hits this on a line right to the second baseman. Fields fires, gets him 2 away. Here's Paul Goldschmidt. Bill Cosby is what Andrew says. I don't think that ages that well. Okay, Kid, Frank. Okay, I see you. Archie Bunker. Yeah, but I don't think the Bill Cosby one ages that well. So, yeah. Here's Goldie. Tim the Tool Man. That's a good one. Home Improvement was solid. I talked about Kelly Bundy earlier. Married with Children was underrated too. The 1-0 to Goldschmidt pops this up. Wow. The Cosby Show is money, is what Grace says. You know what? You know who was also Dad of the Year? I say this sarcastically though. Frank Gallagher, Dad of the Year, from Shameless. The 1-1. That's hit on the ground, right to the third baseman. Long throw gets him. That ends the inning. Quick 1-2-3 inning. Yankees must got dinner plans out here in Florida. But no, Frank Gallagher, one of the worst dads in all of like shows. Shameless, great show, but Frank Gallagher, man, whew, that dude was terrible. He had some moments though, but he was just a terrible dad. You want Ben Rice to lead off? Well, he leads off a lot, especially when there's a righty up. Goldie did get the start today with a righty up. He did get the leadoff spot, but they got Rice in the 2-hole, and it's worked out. The whole cast is Shameless. Yeah, they were really good. Home Improvement still funny. Tim Allen cracks him up, and the Santa Claus is his favorite at Christmas movie. Okay. My favorite Christmas movie. This year, I'm gonna do a top 5 things I watch around Christmas. The only reason I say things I watch and not movies is because I watch Hawkeye, and it's not a movie. So this year, I'm gonna do my top 5 Christmas things. My things to watch around Christmas. You know you're older, but Jefferson was good. Oh yeah, and Archie Bunker. Yeah, but I'm gonna say Uncle Phil, man. Uncle Phil was the best, man. Rest in peace. Polar Express, your all-time favorite one. I can't get with that, Norma, because that animation scares me with how bad it is. Only comparing to, I didn't think we'd ever see that animation as bad as Polar Express until I watched Snow White. Oh my gosh, those dwarves gave me nightmares. They were terrible, terrible. Here, Trent Grisham takes over for Jason Dominguez. Here we go again. 1 ball, no strike count to Mangum. Your core audience is older than you. Actually, you want to know what's crazy? That's fouled away 1-1. My YouTube analytics are actually around my age. I actually have all ages on my YouTube analytics. I've looked up the age range. I have all ages that pop in here, so that's pretty good. But a lot of you guys are older, but that's cool. But I think the majority of people are actually around my age, the 30s age. Swing and a miss. Should be 1 ball, 2 strikes. The display looks wrong. Mark Ryder Jr. is warming up. You never made it to Snow White. You'll wait. I would wait and probably. Actually, you know what? See it if you want. Yeah, it's at everybody's own discretion. Appreciate you, Grace, man. Thank you for your support today. And I'm definitely doing that Saved by the Bell drop for Bellinger. That's going to be there tomorrow. The pitch, ball. You always like the courtship of Eddie's father. The 2-2. Fairbanks is warming up. He's their closer, so they're probably going to try to get him some work. Hit that like button, guys, before the stream ends. And if you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe. Ball misses low, 3-2, full count. Homer Simpson is what Kid. Somebody else said it first. The 3-2, swing and a miss. Got him down on strikes. 5 outs away from victory number 12. Let's go. John says, why take Dominguez out? Defensive reasons. That's just what they do, man. That's just what they do. Boone can't help himself. Here's Danny Jensen. His second at bat. Came in a pinch hit last time. First pitch is hit. Base hit center field. I think normally this is a save situation. Weaver didn't pitch yesterday. I'm surprised he's not going Weaver. I think Boone is trying to save them for a closer situation. But this is still a save situation. Matt Blake on the mound. Talk things over. Because he's got Mark Leiter Jr. warming up. I feel like Boone is trying to steal a game here without using his best relievers. Which you can't ever underestimate your opponent, to be honest with you. I would rather just solidify the game. Now, we were up by more and we get more runs. I understand that. But you got to solidify each game. You can't afford to give games away. Here's Walls. He's 0 for 2. First pitch is hit. Right field. Right at Judge. Makes the catch. 2 away. Let's go. Victor says his first Yankee game was in 1970. Bro, I wasn't even a thought yet in 1970. I wasn't even a gleam in my dad's eye then. 1970, bro. It'd be 18 more years before I was born. That's crazy. But it's a blessing. It's a blessing to live that long. I hope I get to that age. Runner on first, 2 away here. First pitch to Morel. Foul, 0-1. Foul tip to the glove, 0-1. No balls, 1 strike count. Swing and a miss, 0-2. Like I said, though, we got all ages here. When I look at my advanced demographics, like, we have a lot of... It's widely spread out, like, everybody here. Like, there's also a lot of high schoolers that pop in here. Because I think a lot of people are on spring break as well. Andrew, I know, is young. Aiden is young. The 0-2 ball. There were a couple people that were like, oh, I'm about to start spring break, Ace, so they might not pop in here. Which I understand, so. But it's good, though. It goes to show you that if I can entertain and we can be such a great community for all ages, that's great. The 1-2, swing and a miss. Gets him down on strikes. We head into the final frame, ladies and gentlemen. Yankees are 3 outs away, up by 3 for now, until victory number 12. Let's go. Johnny says he's 56. Got you. Norma says Norma's young. Norma, you like 25. Don't try to come in here acting like you older, girl. You like 25, Norma. Stop it. Crazy thing is, 90s babies about to hit unk age. Bro, we're already there. It's only because these young kids think that they're grown already. So they calling us unk and stuff like that. All that stuff. So Steven says, just turned 35 last month. Okay, I just turned 37 this year. Hit that like button, guys. If you guys are new to the channel, hit that subscribe. Here's my thing, right? I don't really care. I'm not one of these people that care about. I'm just grateful that I'm able to hit this age, because especially with how things started, man. When it comes to life could have been a lot different for all of us. I'm just grateful I'm able to be here with you guys. John says you guys are young. Hey, there's nothing like free food. I'd rather You send me over one of them home cooked burgers that you be cooking up. Because Norm, you be throwing down. Your mama said the older the berry, the sweeter the juice. That's the blacker the berry, the sweeter the juice. Anthony. Tupac, baby. All right. Great job, Hamilton. How about some insurance runs? Absolutely. Here's Ben Aros. Ben Rice, can he go 5 for 5? Ball high, 1 ball, no strike count. Three singles, a double, 2 RBIs. I think Ben Rice is going to win that player of the game. 76%. The 1-0. Ball. 2-0. Swing and a miss. Two balls, 1 strike count to Rice. Yeah, Rice is swinging for the fence. He's trying to go 5 for 5. Ball. 3-1. Here's the 3-1. The pitch hit right to first base, and that's gonna end Ben Rice's consecutive hit streak. Here's Aaron Judge.
That's why he's the MVP. That's why he's the GOAT. The GOAT.
First pitch to Judge, ball.
That's why he's the MVP. That's why he's the GOAT. The GOAT.
Aaron Judge pops this up, center field, not deep. Center fielder's there, makes the catch. Devin Williams is warming up. All right, here's Cody Bellinger. Have y'all ever been to a Yankee ticker tape parade? No, I have not. I have not. First pitch to Belly, in there for a strike, 0-1. The 0-1. Ball, 1-1. 1 ball, 1 strike count. The 1-1. Bellinger hits this center field. That's going to end the inning, and that's going to take us into the final frame. You guys know what time it is. It is officially
closing time.
You don't have to go home, but you can't stay here as the Yankees are 3 outs away from victory number 12. Drop those closing time emojis in the chat as Devin Williams is about to come in. Let's go. Thank you, Jay. Appreciate you. All right. 3 outs away. This has been a good game. It's been a good stream, and I appreciate you all. You guys are amazing. All right. Final frame. Here's Devin Williams. Brandon Lau, Diaz, and Aranda. See if Williams can have another 1, 2, 3 inning. Let's go. Three consecutive scoreless outings for Devin Williams. Let's go. Let's make that 4. Brandon Lau, 1 for 4 with a single. First pitch. Hit on the ground. Right to Peraza. Peraza gets it. Makes a great play at second base. Let's go.
Let's fucking go.
1 away. What a play by Peraza. Laying all the way out. Throws it from off his ass. Great scoop by Goldie. 1 away. 2 more outs. Let's go. I almost said Jazz, but I forgot Jazz got thrown out. First pitch to Diaz. Ball outside. 1 ball, no strike count. One ball, no strike count. Here's the pitch in there. 1-1. That's right, Jay.
Let's fucking go.
One ball, 1 strike count. Popped up. Right to Peraza at second. 2 away. We are 1 out away. Let's go. One out away from victory number 12. Yankee defense continues to be a strong point here. Peraza might get himself a start tomorrow with the defense he's playing tonight. But Cabrera with the bat, I don't know. We're going to see. First pitch, swing and a miss. 0-1. Jonathan Aranda. I keep fucking his name up. Norman says, let's go, boys. The 0-1. Hit right to Cabrera to end the game, and the Yankees win.
Yankees win. The Yankees win.
Start spreading the news.
Start spreading the news. The Yankees have won it today, and I'm glad you all could be a part of it with a 6-3 victory. This was a good win because you don't want to drop a game to your division rival at your own house too, by the way. Right after you came off a great series win to the Royals, who are going to be a team that you're going to face in the playoffs. I said it in yesterday's series finale. Yankees can't play with their food. They did their damn thing. We were able to overcome. The reason why this is a great game too, we were able to overcome a bad start from a pitcher. A couple weeks ago, we couldn't do it with Marcus Stroman. They picked up Will Warren tonight. And you know what? That should instill some confidence in him that, you know what I'm saying, that he could possibly get it going as well. Great game. One more time for the one time out there. Appreciate you guys.
Here comes the Yankees.
Yankees win. The Yankees win. Start spreading the news.
I appreciate you guys, man. Have yourselves a good night. This was a great stream. The Yankees came back, won. Reform says he looked miserable. Hey, it is what it is. Great stream, great conversation, and a great win. And that's all you can ask for. So you guys have yourselves a great night. And I'm going to see you guys tomorrow. 7:05 start time. If you need some content, make sure you guys go check out my movie stuff. Go over there, check out my Fantastic Four official trailer. Go check out my Daredevil stuff. You know what I'm saying? A little bit of something for everybody if you're looking for some content to consume. I appreciate you guys, man. Have yourselves a good night. I'm out of here. See you guys tomorrow. As always, thank you for tuning into the Ace Avenue. I am yours truly, the Ace. Adios.